want you to make a new video, a new live stream, based upon. I'm gonna turn this volume down, so you can hear me a lot quieter, rather than cars revving up. But yeah, I wanted to make a new live stream on. Has I even gotten? I'm distracted now. Anyway, I wanted to make a new video, a new live stream on grabba. Now, if you don't know what grabba is 100% natural tobacco leaf. What I do is I just grind up like I do with weed, and I try my best to finely grind it, because it's like,
what brings you in today?
With grabba, you've got a massive leaf. You know, if I get some soon, if I get a big massive couple leaf of grabba, if I get a big massive tobacco leaf, they're about this big, right, of grabba leaf, and when I get one I'll show you them, but it's 100% natural tobacco leaf, right, straight from Jamaica, right? It's proper, really good tobacco. It's very strong because it's natural, it's not got any chemicals added to it, but I love grabba leaf, you know, the flavour that you get off it, oh my god, it's beautiful. It's, the flavour mixed with the weed is so nice, you know? You always gotta have a bit of grabba in it too. But yeah, this last one that I had was really strong, like, I mean very strong. Like, this grabba leaf was so strong, and it was the real Jamaican one. It wasn't the one I normally use, which is a QB52, welcome viewer. It was a real, you know, Jamaican, grown in Jamaica grabba leaf, you know. And when I had that, oh my god, it was so strong, but it was so good as well. And the quality is just, I can't say that it's good or bad, it's just natural, you know what I mean? Natural stuff shouldn't have a quality on it, because it's just straight from nature, and you're taking medicinal properties out of nature, and nothing should ever be classed as quality when it comes to nature. So yeah, it was amazing. The QB52 one is my favourite one though, but the reason why I want to get this Jamaican one now is because it's, I wouldn't say it's even more natural, but it's just, it's grown there, you know what I mean? It's really like grown in that place. I'm like, wow, you know? Something about just getting some QB52 and having that, not QB52, the authentic. Doesn't authentic mean genuine? Authentic means genuine, I'm pretty sure it does. So yeah, I'll just get some of that, and then I'll have it the natural way. But, watch this guys. But, yeah. When I do get it, it would be pretty expensive, because it's like 20 if I want like 2 leaves or 3 leaves. But it'd be really good to get to, because I love me grabba leaf. Grabba leaf. But this is only when my card starts working again. When my card is back to normal, then I'll be able to order this stuff. And in my drawer, I found roach cheese, well, papers, for my roach, so I can literally, I've got a whole booklet of them, right? Whole booklet, and I can use them for my roaches. So happy about them. Elements are slightly bigger though. Elements are a lot more wider. They're a lot more wider elements. The raw ones. Well, the papers that I use is I use elements. I use the ones that already have the roaches on them. The only two papers that I only really love using is Rizzler Blue king size, right, and Rizzler Red king size, and elements. Those are the only papers that I use. I don't use raw. I don't really like raw, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't use raw. I have papers of raw. I have raw papers, but I rarely ever use them. To be honest, when I first started, you know, properly using it, I was only using Rizzler Silver, and Rizzler Silver has actually got a better taste than Elements. But Elements are more, you know, they're more natural, I guess, but they're more kind of, you know what I'm saying. Rizzler Silver, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of fake copies of Rizzler Silver going around. Don't get me wrong, they are really good, but I just prefer Elements. Oh, I know why I prefer Elements. Because there's no print on them. It's only just got this, like, X's on the print. You don't really see Rizzler or anything written on it, or Elements. It's just crossed. So there's, like, nothing on them. It's just unbranded. You know? And I like that. But Rizzler Blue and Rizzler Red are, oh my god, I love them. And I know this is kind of funny, right? But I kind of prefer thicker papers. Now, there's a reason why I prefer thicker papers. And I'll tell you why. When you're lighting up a spliff, right? When you're lighting one up, and it's like you're ready to go, you just want to light it. You're literally there on a very, very, very thin paper, right? Trying to light it for so long, like so long, until it gets all like an even burn, and it's like, you know, light it so long just to make it so even and so perfect. But see, when you're using thicker papers, literally just hold it up there for like, I don't know how long, like 7 or 8 seconds of that, and then moving it around, and then boom, you know what I mean? It's lit for like, for ages then, and it's like, it's instantly just lit. You don't need to put your lighter up there for like 15 seconds, trying to get the best burn. But it's like, damn, just seriously, just use thicker papers, man, I prefer them.
Take as long as you like.
Should we be an idiot in this game?
Make sure you come back. Lord have mercy.
You gonna kill me? Hope you're well. Thank you for that. Yeah. I sold my oppressor. I sold it. Yeah, I'm not bad. I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, I'm doing not bad actually. Yeah. I know. See, I sold my oppressor. See, if I had my oppressor still, I would chase that mother F. I just wanted to see ask you a few questions. Sure, ask me a few questions. Go on, man. I should have put AMA in the video. That's your true. That's yes, of course, man.
This is Morse Mutual Insurance.
I'll answer it.
I think we can handle that.
True hair color.
I'm sorry I couldn't help.
This hair right here. See this? Let me show you up close. This right here is my real hair color. My hair color is brown. You've seen my older videos where I never had any hair dye. That was my natural hair dye, you know? This is my natural hair, but this is kind of like brown, like light brown. My hair is like light brown. My natural real hair color is blonde. So my hair used to be kind of this color, but then it kind of changed as I got a little bit older. Are zombies real? It depends what type of zombies we're talking about. If we're talking about, how would I put it? Are we talking about people that are high on certain drugs and they're in a zombie-like state who look like zombies? Are zombies real in general? I don't know. That's a difficult question. I really don't know. Let me think on that and try and get zombies real. Yeah, zombies are real, man. Yeah, yeah, zombies are real. I think zombies are real. Yeah, zombies are definitely real. I believe that there's a lot of things out there that people claim to be it. Okay, thank you, buddy. See you later, man. Have a nice day. Yeah.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
What type of to move out? Shit environment. Are we talking about kind of? Are we talking about things where it was before?
Oh my God, now.
Like 2 years ago? Are we talking about now? Because really bad stuff happened a few years ago. Really bad stuff in this environment. Really, really bad. So are we talking about?
Excuse me.
It's on the way. Okay,
Now,
I got stuff to do.
You're
then?
insane.
Oh, shut the hell up, woman. Oh, him.
You must know a
Yeah.
lot of friends who went
I can't. Yeah. Things are better. Things are so much better since that time. It was really, 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 really bad. Like in like 4 or 5 years into it, I just didn't Yeah, it was previous. It wasn't. It wasn't new. It's definitely gone, but it was a very, 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 very bad time. It was very, very, very crap. I hated it, and 4 years into it, I just felt like I was never gonna get out of it, and it only took until 8 years for it to finally be over. It was horrible. Am I gonna do something about this guy? Because I'm really, really, really planning on. This guy has killed me twice now. Twice. Uno, tres down. Tres down. Or is that 3? I don't know. Has someone sent me a message? Cry to your mother. Cry to your mother. Cry to your mother. Cry to your mother. I will stab your little sister to death and cut your breathing tube out. Fucking asshole. Anyway, sorry, my mind just went psychotic there. Yeah, things are okay, things are good. Yeah, I don't get why people have the cheek to say this. You know what I mean? If you wanna have a dig at me, come to me, man. Come to me. Come to me. I bet as soon as you see how I act, you'll run. You'll run down the stairs. You'll be the one crying. You know what I mean? So it's like, why would you say something like that? You know, I don't get why someone would say something so pathetic. You know, you wanna send me a message, right? I get that Grand Theft is just a bit of fun and a bit of laughter, but don't ever mention someone. Don't ever mention someone that's not involved in the situation. If you get into a situation, whether it's a drug deal gone wrong, whether it's a money lending thing that's went wrong, if you're the person that's in trouble for it, that's on you. Do not ever bring anyone else into it who is not a... Your message just distracted me from what I was saying, so thanks for that. Fucking asshole. What was I saying before I was rudely interrupted by someone with all capitals letters with their name? What was I saying? Oh yes, that's what I was saying. Do not ever bring someone into your own situation that they're not even part of. Because I'm telling you right now, that does not work. That doesn't work with me, and that doesn't work with anyone else. Anyway, let's see what this troll comes back with as his reply. What did I even say to him anyway? What did I say? I will stab your little sister to death and cut your breathing tube. If someone sent me that into a message, I'd be shitting bricks. I'd be like, who is this guy? Who's this guy sending messages like that to me? Kill him, kill him, kill him. Oh yeah, get that. Get that. Grabba nasty. So I finally came back to your comment saying grabba nasty. What's bad about grabba? Are you too interested in the chemicals that people spray into their tobacco? If you really pay attention to the tobacco industry and the hidden behind the doors part of it, you'll be shocked to find the things that are inside your tobacco. Now, it will either be rat poison spray. And what are the things? Let me just show you something right here. Now, I have two theories of this, okay? I have two theories. What makes a cigarette? What makes a cigarette? Alright. The basic components of most cigarettes are tobacco chemical additives, a filter, and paper wrapping. Now watch this. Alright, so I have a picture right here of tobacco, of what's inside a cigarette. I'm gonna turn the brightness down so you can see this. Do that. Alright, so here we are. So it says cadmium batteries. Just so you've got batteries in your cigarettes now. Stearic acid candle wax. So you've got candle wax in your cigarette now. Toluene industrial solvent. So you got industrial solvent in your cigarette now. Nicotine, which is an insecticide. Nicotine is an insecticide. I don't really know too much about nicotine as being the drug. I just know that tobacco naturally grows it. So you got an insecticide in your cigarette now. Ammonia, which is toilet cleaner now. So you got toilet cleaner in your cigarette. Very pretty. Now we have butane, which is lighter fluid, right? Which is in your lighter that you use it. So you got lighter fluid in your cigarette now. Acetic acid, which is vinegar. So you got vinegar in your cigarette now. Cigarettes taste very appetizing to eat. I hate vinegar. Now you have methane, which is sewer gas, whatever that is. So you got sewer gas in your cigarettes now. And now you have arsenic, which is poison. So you got poison in your cigarettes now. And then you have carbon monoxide, which is something that you breathe in, I think. I don't know. I ain't a scientist. And then you have methanol, which is rocket fuel. Ooh, that sounds cool. When you smoke a cigarette, you get rocket fuel. So these are, oh, and you also get paint in your cigarette. So if you want to paint your house, just get a cigarette and just smooth it all over the whole wall. Those are everything that you get in a cigarette. Everything that makes up a cigarette. Sounds very, very, very pretty. Very, 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 very attractive. Now, when you think of grabba is the smoking part inside your cigarette, right? Grabba, okay? Now grabba is honestly just a big massive tobacco leaf, or tobacco leaves, alright? It's literally just a plant, alright? A tobacco plant with the leaves sticking out. All you need to do is just cut the leaves off, alright? Hang them up in somewhere dry, like a shed, whether you mostly do it in Jamaica or whatever, if they're grown outdoors, or in your wardrobe back there or whatever. Hang it up in there for 9 weeks or something for it to all be cured out, and then it slowly dries. All the water that you've been feeding it dries out, and then once it's kind of moist but it's not dry like crumply, they put them in a bag, seal it up, and that's it. You just got natural tobacco leaf. And what you can do with that, if you're not a fan of marijuana, or if you don't use it, you can just get the tobacco leaf, grind it, shred it. I normally just use a metal grinder because they work so well rather than a plastic one. It just works so well. Grind it up the way, not down the way, so you can grind all of it and then it all falls down, and then you can grind the smaller bits. On your first grind, when you have a moist tobacco leaf, oh my god, it's like rolling tobacco. It's just, oh, it's so good. It's not dry or anything. But when you first do that, it's like, oh, it's amazing. And it just rolls so well. What I like to do, and I've only just recently started doing this, I don't put the tobacco in first. I sprinkle the weed on top, then put a little bit more tobacco in. I literally put like a 0.3, right? 0.3 of weed, right? Which is like almost half a gram, right? Grind it up like hell. Put it on my actual rolling tray, right? And then spread it all out. You get my tobacco leaf, get about this much. Yeah, about this much of tobacco leaf, right? Start to explain, like that much, right? That much of tobacco leaf, right? Grind all that up, and I slap it on my tray. Then I mix all the weed up together with the tobacco, and then I just put it all in, and I don't care about where the weed goes. I just spread it all out, and I get such a good smoke with that. Like, oh my god, it's just amazing with that. But yeah, I put like a 0.3. Sometimes I put a 0.2 in. You know, I don't really mind. Well, he's shut up, by the way. He hasn't said anything back. Stupid asshole. But yeah, that is how I have my spliffs. And I prefer the word spliff to joint, I really do. Because there's reasons behind this. It's the whole kind of like, that's not a joint, that's a spliff, you know what I mean? It's like, oh. There's terms for it and there are words for it. It's like, a joint must be full of weed and a spliff must be tobacco and weed. And it's like, if you're smoking with like a lot of tobacco and you got a bit of weed in it and then you smoke it, and then people say that it's a joint, it's not a joint, you know what I mean? But I just like the word spliffs because I'm never ever gonna get a joint.
I finally feel like I can really make a difference.
Because when you got tobacco on the table and when you got everything, and even on your tray you got little speckles of, you know, tobacco. When you put your weed on top of that, you're gonna get the tiniest bit of tobacco on it. So the majority is gonna be weed, but it's gonna be a spliff with tobacco. So I'm never ever gonna be able to get a pure one unless I clean my table up. But I don't want to get pure, man. It's far too expensive. Plus, it tastes horrible. No offense, but it tastes. It just tastes like a plant. You know what I mean? I much prefer grabba leaf instead of just pure. I was originally gonna get some spearmint. I might actually do that. You know, I should try that. I should really try that. Get spearmint and get a little bit of grabba leaf. Grind the spearmint up, and then put little bits of spearmint in my spliff to give it that minty taste. I wouldn't use peppermint. I would use spearmint. But yeah, I think that would work really well. Welcome, viewer. My hair needs a good brush though. I've just been finger brushing it though. I haven't really had the time. Well, I have had the time, just not the OCD time to brush it. So, I saw myself the other day if I designed it. There is two. No. Yeah. There is three very, well, not very, but I have three cars in this garage, right, which are very unique and very kind of rare, I'd say. Can you spot them? I can. I'll show you them. So, this car right here, alright, I've got a pearlescent over a matte. Pearlescent over matte, and it just works so beautifully, you know. It's pearlescent, it's a matte with pearlescent on it. it works so well. You know what I mean? It just works so well. And now the other car that I have that's also unique is this one. This is a black crew color, all of it. This is just a black crew color. I know it might just look like black, but it's a black crew color, and it's black and yellow. And I love it. It looks great. I was originally wanting to go for pure black, but I thought, nah, go black and yellow. Now, last car, this car right here. Again, with matte with pearlescent, looks beautiful. Got a really nice color and a really nice touch to it. Plus, I have colored stock wheels on this car, and you can't get colored stock wheels. Stock wheels are always like grey, so I managed to get them in the color that matched the color of the car, and it just looks original. You know, it looks very expensive, very rich. It looks very realistic, so. In a way, I kind of miss playing Red Dead. Just being able to beat people up, and you know, it's like in this game, you can't really beat people up without them just dying. So I'm just gonna play some Red Dead.